Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're going to continue our playthrough of Space Hulk Ascension, playing the Hammer and Anvil campaign with the Ultramarine Space Marine chapter. So our next mission is break the shields, but before we do that, I'd like to do all my level up stuff. And ignore this guy, for whatever reason this is bugged and the stupid level up thing is not going away. But let's do our other level ups. So we've got attributes, we've got 6 points to play with. So definitely a point of agility here. And the other 2 points I'm just going to keep, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do with 2 action points. I don't really want to put it on willpower. That's more for that's more for the psychers. So let's just go straight to skills. What does he get? Command Vox range. Sergeant command range is increased. Oh, that's a no-brainer. I can pick that up. Loadout, nothing. Equipment, let's see. So he's got a motion detector. He could get a power field generator. Generates a force field that prevents gene stealers from moving within its area of effect. Can be destroyed. I'm just going to keep the motion detector. That sounds interesting, but let's just do that. Okay, so this guy levels up, and it looks like he has a weapon choice. We're going to definitely take the assault cannon, because that's new. Let's see, skills. We don't need the incinerator. I'm going to take, looks like we have Eagle Eye, which gives him a plus 10% sustained fire bonus, or auto senses. Yeah, I think the Eagle Eye is what we're going to take. That sounds like a good choice for him, because he can put Overwatches down now. And definitely going to give him ballistic skill for his level up. So now we need Nero. Nero is going to get ballistic skill as well. Let's see, skills. Okay, we have sustained fire upgrade. You know what? I think I've been misreading this entire time. The new skill is I've already seen. It's that reinforced greaves. And I thought this was gave them the move and fire bonus or ability. And I just totally misunderstood that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually switch out all my Marines so that they have the heat management skill, because I think that's a more important skill. But let's just make sure we get everything here for... Yeah, okay, he's set up. So Horatio's going to take heat management. And he already got his skill. And, yep, okay, so now Aurelius, that's good for him. Yeah, that's good for him, because he's got a flamer. Let's do heat management, and yeah, okay, heat management. Hopefully the stupid level up thing for him goes away, because okay, let's go to our mission map and look at our mission. Now see, it's still there. Okay, so break their shields. Okay, plant explosives on the Geller field control nodes, at least I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce that. Objectives, plant a bomb at each of the 4 control nodes, okay, and plant a bomb at the control center. It's very hard. The first mission, I think, we've seen with that, and we get both squads, so let's go ahead and jump into it. This sounds like it might actually be close to, or if not the last mission in our campaign. The Ultramarine Strike Force is once again what? There's a word missing there. The Ultramarine Strike Force is once again, and the captain's plan can proceed. There's some kind of typo there where there's a word missing. There is no way to change the Fortress of Desolation's course. The Space Hulk must be destroyed. It is too large for even the Emperor's resolve weapons, but the answer lies within. If the Geller field can be disabled and the Space Hulk returned to the warp, the immaterial energies of that infernal dimension will tear it apart, ending its threat. 5 Geller field control nodes have been identified. Your squads have been tasked to fight your way through the gene stealers and plant explosives on each node. The fate of Macros depends upon your victory this day. Plant a bomb at each of the 4 control nodes. Plant a bomb at the control center. Okay, so definitely sounds like the last mission in this campaign. Which is kind of a bummer, because we didn't get to unlock the Cyclone missile launcher, which comes in at level 5 if I remember correctly. Okay, we need to deploy our squad. So we get, let's see, let's look at the map. Okay, we get 2 deployment zones that I can see. We've got the 4 first objectives, the control nodes, and then our final control center is up here, it looks like. So, as per usual, pretty dark, so we don't really know how to proceed. So let's go ahead and spawn in our first Marine. Oh, and he gets that little icon that he's carrying something. So we have 5 things. Maybe we get 5 bombs. Hopefully that's not the case, because usually when that's the case, whoever's holding the thing, if they die, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we have a spawn-in point here. So let's move up. Okay, we have another spawn-in point. And it looks like this room essentially has these 2 doors, and then this is a wall. So let's open up this door. And stay pat for now. Alright, let's go over to the other side and see what we have to see. So let's do the same thing. Let's get a Marine out, move him up.
Clear a path.
Okay, looking pretty symmetrical so far, pretty much identical to the other room. I love how sometimes the rooms light up for you and sometimes they don't. I don't know if that's kind of glitchiness or what, but maybe it adds a little bit to the atmosphere that some places are darker than others. Apologize if it makes not for the best video. So we've got this middle corridor that I'd like to look at. So, and it looks like he got a bomb as well. So let's see how many bombs we get. It looks like so far every guy we've spawned in gets a bomb. So I'm going to open this door. And then I'm going to spawn in a Marine. Oh, I should have done that with the Librarian. Alright, well that's alright. We'll spawn in a Marine. We'll send him... Let's think about this. Yeah, do this. And put down an Overwatch, because we definitely know there's a spawner there.
Weapon at the ready.
We see these 2 spawners, but we don't know if there's like a connection here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spawn in my Librarian.
And duty.
I would have preferred to use a normal Marine for that. I probably should have used the Librarian to open the door. Okay, so now we're going to put an Overwatch down.
Holding position.
Fortunately, I can't see... Oh, okay, good. There's definitely a door right here. Usually when you put your mouse over a door, it highlights like that. So it looks like this is a T-junction, and then there's a door here. And that probably connects to these 2 spawn points, so I definitely need to put Overwatches down there. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to put my... Probably should have used my Sergeant for that door. Okay, so... Thinking spawn, door... No, actually, I think the Sergeant in the middle is probably a good move, because then maybe we can get the bonus on both squads. So we open door. Now we spawn in guy here, put him here, there. And we're just going to essentially mirror what we did on the other side. So Overwatch,
protocol initiated.
get this guy out, and here, and there. And then this guy has the auto... Oh, you know what? We should have done the autocannon here. I messed that up. Oh, well.
Weapon at the ready.
Get that autocannon out. I kind of forgot that I had the autocannon. I've been so used to playing with the flamers, I forgot he was there. And we'll get the other guy spawned in over here, and put him over here. So essentially, I guess my game plan is we'll send 3 guys this way, 3 guys this way, and these 2 guys and these 2 guys will group up as 4 and go down the middle. You know, and I find another door here by kind of cheating. Okay, so let's do our turn. Oh, zoom out so we can see what goes on. I'm not seeing any Gene Stealers on the map to start, so sometimes it seems like they come... Oh. So we did have a Gene Stealer. How come I'm not seeing their blips? Is that kind of a glitch? Because if they're within this range, this circle, I should be seeing them. That's kind of weird. Alright, so now I have an opportunity to get my autocannon up there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he should be able to get in there. He has 7 action points to use. So I'm going to do a backstep with this guy, get his weapon reloaded. And we'll come in here with the autocannon, turn. The other thing is, I don't know if the autocannon gets the move and fire ability or not. Okay, looks like there's a door here. So, I might move up one
With
space.
all due haste.
Yeah, definitely a door, and we're going to put an overwatch
Flank
down.
secured.
We're going to get this guy to follow up right there. And we'll have this guy move in behind.
Objective logged.
And he'll do a backup
Stay
overwatch.
alert, brothers.
Okay, so that's that move taken care of. Alright, so over here, because we don't have that bonus, I think I'm going to have this guy move up, because I think that's the only way I can put down an overwatch in this direction. And he only shot a little bit, so this will give him a chance to cool down, but not reload.
Scanning
But
for enemy movement.
16 shots should be enough. I'm going to keep the flamer in the rear, just because I don't feel like we have the terrain to really use it yet. Okay. And we'll get the flamer right behind.
Moving.
Okay, now for the middle guys. Well, because of this door, I think there's only so far that they can move up. I did kind of make a mistake here. I don't want my librarian in front. So he's going to take a back step so I can get this guy up in the front. And he's going to move to at least here. And I think that's as close as I want to get for my overwatch.
Securing area.
Because I can't see what's beyond that door. Although I'm not seeing any blips on my radar screen, but on the other hand, I didn't have any blips before, and there were gene stealers right up on my grill. So maybe move him a little bit further up.
Moving.
That way I can get the sergeant bonus over to the other squad, possibly.
Going into overwatch.
We did take that one skill, so that should increase its range. Which I think that the range is this golden halo. So definitely we're going to get parts of this other squad with that ability. I really hope the game isn't glitching and there are no gene stealers in this radius, because that's how the game should work. In any case, that's a good second turn, I think. I think I moved everybody, more or less. So we'll put a backup overwatch here.
They will
Although
fall.
I don't think I'll need it, and one here as well.
Overwatch protocol
Okay.
initiated.
Okay, it's working. I was kind of concerned there for a second.
Hostile targets ahead. Xenos contact spotted.
Okay. Oh, heck, that's a lot of guys. I don't know if I can really move the way that I'm set up, because that door, I mean, I could move up to the door. I probably have enough action points to 1, 2, 3, 4. Even here, I wouldn't be able to put an overwatch down. So I'm thinking one space up, reload, and overwatch. I can't remember. Yeah, okay, heat management. That might come into play hardcore here. Now, I have yet to see a Broodlord in this game. Supposedly they're in the game, but I have yet to see one, and this is the last mission, and I still haven't seen one. So I'm curious if we're going to see one in this mission or not. So we have a backup overwatch here. That should be a strong position. Before I do anything with the librarian, I do remember taking, the area effect psychic ability here. It looks like we can get all of those guys. It looks like that's all we can affect, so let's go ahead and attempt it. And just wiped all of those guys out. That worked well in our favor. Okay, so this guy, 1, 2, 3 is turn. Yeah, I should be able to put an overwatch down.
Acknowledged.
So open door and
Holding
overwatch.
position.
I did reload this guy, didn't I? Yeah, okay, good. I'm thinking this guy has to just kind of stay where he is. Because they're too close. I mean, 1, 2, 3, he opens door, and then he has, however many action points after that. That's not very many, and that doesn't give him much distance. Well, we'll find out here. Okay, so I'm going to move this guy up, put him there. Give him a backup overwatch.
Weapon at the ready.
Go ahead and move up and there. Oh yeah, dang it! I should have done the meditate so I could get the points back. I'll have to do that next time. And move up and here. That's gonna kind of put the halo in a spot where it's not really transmitting very much on this squad, but I think that's gonna be pretty much the turn. Kind of got bogged down on in the sides here, but we got moving down the middle. So, end the turn.
Multiple targets acquired.
Okay, got action here. And it looks like he's clearing them out pretty
Enemy
well,
sighted.
but overheat. Okay. Alright, well, we're killing a lot of gene stealers. We just got to achieve for that.
Enemy sighted.
I mean, he just blitzing. Oh, wow. What's all that noise?
Enemy sighted.
Somebody's clawing on the door. There was a... Oh, you know what? It's probably one of these doors up here. Because these are malfunctioning because of the fire. I would imagine. Otherwise, I don't know what they were up to. Unless this door's... I don't know. Okay. Let's look at our autocannon. Oh, you know what? He's got 100 shots, but I don't see a reload function. Unless you can only reload when he's completely out. So it looks like he's served his purpose for this turn. I'm going to have him duck over here so he can cool down his weapon. Yeah, that was a lot of shooting. That's cool
Weapon
down.
operational.
And as I said, hopefully he can reload once he's out. But I don't remember in the original game if the autocans can reload or not. I think they could. I think they could reload at least once. But we may have to wait for him to be completely out for the ability to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this guy up and keep the overwatch down. I feel confident to move up more, so let's move up at least that far, maybe. Oh, hello. I was at the edge of my visual range. Okay, so we at least get a point to reload. We have a little bit of heat, and we get to overwatch.
Watching for enemy
And
contact.
I don't know for sure, but it sounded like we killed whatever was down there at the edge of our visual range. Let's move this guy up, get him right behind, and get him overwatched. So that actually worked out pretty well. I feel like we cleared out pretty much all the threats. So this guy's going to be a little bit slower because he has to deal with a lot of, having to cool off and stuff. But we probably can get some of that taken care of by just moving. Or not, because it looks like there's more to deal with. So we're gonna cool off.
Obstruction removed.
Okay, and it looks like we've got gene stealers down this hall more. So what we're going to do is we're going to put... Oh, if we put one more shot down, then he doesn't have an overwatch. I'm just going to reload, and then I'm going to overwatch.
Weapon at the ready.
I kind of slowed him down, but it's really necessary to put that overwatch down because there's at least 2 gene stealers here. And he might keep that sustained fire bonus from a carryover. I'm not exactly sure. So we only got moving a little bit here, but at least it's some
Scanning
progress.
for enemy movement.
And I mean, you saw how many gene stealers he cleared out. I think taking that heat management was a really, really smart choice. Okay, so here we're a little bit bogged down because it looks like there's another door. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on here, if this is like something, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my psychic ability, and it's just going to be this single attack. Oh. For some reason he can't do that. Is he out of range? Let's just move this guy up a couple of spaces. And maybe that's the problem. He's out of range. So we'll move 1 space forward just so I can see what's going on up here. And I feel alright doing at least 1 more space. Put an overwatch down.
Affirmative.
Move this guy behind.
Yes, Commander.
And put Overwatch down. Now, the squads are separating enough that our sergeant isn't really being able to keep his bonus on them, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, hopefully we're within range now, so let's try it. Yeah, we are. So we get to kill this guy, hopefully. I don't think it's 100% guaranteed, but so far he hasn't been doing me wrong. So we'll go ahead and meditate, try and get some of our psychic points back. Something we should have done last turn. And we'll go here. So I think we've got pretty strong defensive setup. And that's going to be it for this turn. So let's see what happens. Try and zoom out the best I can. Okay, we got something going on over here.
Enemy sighted.
Which we kind of expected to happen. Okay.
Beware the alien.
Holy moly. Some more clawing on doors from here. Sounds like they got through. Maybe we can take a look up there and see what happened. Yeah, I think they're breaking through these two doors. But they, as long as that fire's there, they can't get through. So, yeah. Essentially, the computer is just wasting spawns by spawning gene stealers up there. Okay, so this guy overheated again, but it looks like he took care of what he needed to take care of. So we're going to reload, and then we're going to move up at least 1 point. Okay, this time there's not gene stealers down the hall. Alright, I don't know where the turn happens, but I'm going to assume it's somewhere here. So move up one more step. See if we can get a better visual. Let's move this guy up. Sometimes it helps to have more than one guy in an area to be able to see down a hall a little bit better. It looks like that's where our fork in the road is. Do I take one more space? I'm thinking I do. Maybe a little risky, but yeah, that's definitely where the fork in the road is. So we'll put our Overwatch down. See, once you put your Overwatch down, you essentially get a flashlight out, and then you can actually see a little bit. And then you get another Overwatch, and then you can see even better, because there's a second flashlight. It's kind of weird. You'd think they'd have that flashlight out all the time, but okay. So we have guys right behind this door, which is giving me a little bit of issues. Okay, this guy missed his Overwatch chance, which allowed these guys to creep up on me. Unfortunate. Not exactly sure how I'm going to deal with this, so we'll go ahead and fire.
Drive them back.
Okay.
Beware the alien.
And pretty much I probably am just going to stand and fire and give myself maybe... I might need the other 2 action points though to cool down stuff, so we'll put down that shot and we'll just cool down,
Clear to fire.
reload, and Overwatch.
My aim is true.
And then this guy just keeps his backup Overwatch. Okay. That would have been nice if I could have moved that squad. It looks like this squad's the one that kind of got to leapfrog up. It's kind of funny because that's exactly what it is. It's kind of like a slow leapfrog. 1, 2, 3, 4, open door. Alright, I don't know if I like that, but that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Because otherwise it's just going to be constant bogging down. I don't know if that actually affects my own guy or not. I guess we'll find out. I'll take that as a no. Okay, so we're going to move up to here. Open the door. And that is a pretty big room. So then we're going to I'm trying to think whether I should backpedal a space. Yeah, I think I'm going to do
Moving
that.
ahead.
I don't like doing that because then that means I can't set up overwatches for
alert,
next turn.
brothers.
But I couldn't really do that anyway, so
Affirmative.
kind of a slight move in the middle.
Let them come.
And we're going to meditate again. And if I remember correctly, if the Broodlord ever does show up,
Acknowledged.
the Broodlord is immune to psychic abilities, so that is one thing I'm not just going to be able to cheese him with psychic abilities. Okay, so that guy moved, that guy moved. Pretty much everybody moved, I think. Yeah, okay, so that's our turn. Hopefully this flank will work out and we can shut down this spawner and get some progress going.
Beware the alien. Beware the alien. Enemy inbound.
Yeah, unfortunately this guy's getting overwhelmed. Alright. So it looks like we're going to use our librarian here again to use his area effect. That would have been nice if we could get more than what he can see here. Alright, let's just psychic blast this. Whoever I don't kill with this. So far he hasn't proven me wrong with that, jeez. Okay, so he can't quite put an overwatch down, but heck, he can shut down the spawner. That will help. Let's think about this though, because we might be able to do that with somebody else. So if he takes off his overwatch, he can at least get in the room, which is what I want him to do. So that guy, his sole purpose in life is just to shut down that spawner. Oh, good, he did even more than that. Good job. So now I feel pretty confident in coming in this room. Can't make out, is that a door? If it is, it doesn't. It's not highlighting like it's a door. All right, here I can move and turn, so I'm going to do that. I'm not going to be able to shoot anybody. I mean, put down an overwatch because I just don't have quite enough. It always annoys the piss out of me. Got to take the overwatch off. Oh, hello. So this is a little bit more open than I thought it was. So 4 turn overwatch should be enough. And I lock it down. Perfect. Doesn't appear to be a door, so it looks like this middle section wasn't quite what it seemed. Okay, so looks like we end up having to go down the sides. So we'll just move up with this guy. Take his overwatch off. We'll do 4 turn and have enough for an overwatch. So the librarian, as per usual, is quite overpowered and has been helping me tremendously with clearing out these gene stealers. Okay, we're going to use the meditation ability though and get him ready to go. It's just going to slow him down a bit, and it's going to slow down our sergeant who's behind him, but necessary to do. So mostly it seems like what we have to worry about is this hall over here, but before we forget what we're doing, let's go ahead and move this guy up. So let's move him to here See if he sees anything along the way. Doesn't appear he does, so he's got at least one more action point he can use. And then he can overwatch. So that guy was able to move up quite a good distance. We've got one spawner here. Unfortunately, it looks like we have to keep somebody behind to keep this spawner locked down. So I'm going to at least stop this guy here. He may move further next turn. But that's as far as he's going to move for this turn, because I don't want to unlock that spawner and have people come up behind me and kill me. I'll have to remember to leave somebody behind over here. Okay, so this guy is overheating again. So we're going to cool down.
Clear to fire.
Put a shot here. Let's take the overwatch off so we know what we have to work with. Put a shot here.
They
Now
approach.
he only has one guy to deal with. So I'm going to be a little bit more risky here. He's going to reload. He's going to step one space forward. Unfortunately, that actually heated him up rather than cool him down. Alright. It's going to be a kind of a crap overwatch, but it's going to be an overwatch. And overwatch.
Going to overwatch.
And we'll just keep that guy there, because moving him here is pretty much the same as keeping him where he is. Oh, okay. So that's looking like a pretty good turn. We're pretty well established here. It's kind of hard to say how much more we have to go, because it looks like there's not a direct route over here. Otherwise, this mission would be super easy if it was just door and then there. We somehow have to get into here, and I don't see the access route. There's a door here, and maybe a similar door over here. Yep. So that looks like the way we have to go to get this mission done. Unfortunately, this flank, the one that's getting the most progress, is the weakest, because these guys are being forced to keep spawners locked down. Probably the sergeant and the librarian are going to go that way, and these two guys are going to go that way, although we're going to have to keep one behind as a lockdown. Alright, let's go ahead and do our turn. Alright, we knew there's a spawner here. There's probably another spawner here. That guy's going to be overheated, but that's alright. Okay, we heard a door open, but that's about it. Okay, so this guy. He's going to cool down.
Weapon functional.
Take his overwatch off. And he's going to move up here and get the heck out of the way, because he's slowing me down. And he should get shots off while he goes. There we go. Perfect. He did his job well. So now he's just going to reload. And there's no really purpose to cool him down, but he's going to do it anyway. Okay, now this guy is just going to move as far as his overwatch allows him. Oh, there's more guys. That's actually unfortunate, because that screws his overwatch for next turn, doesn't it? Probably should have been a little bit more cautious than I was, because his overwatch is going to be like absolute crap now.
Flank secured.
And we're going to have to put down a backup overwatch here.
Clear a path.
Oh shoot. I messed that up.
Moving out.
Okay, I just screwed that turn completely. Okay, this guy's going to move up and way of backup. He's going to take his overwatch off though, so he can actually do that.
Clear a path.
And then this guy's going to move up and cover the spawner.
Clear a path.
I really screwed that turn. Hopefully they can't get to me this turn. I'm assuming that they won't be able to, but
Order confirmed.
if they do, then I'm royally screwed. Okay. So this guy's just going to move here to get out of the way. going to meditate again. And move here. Don't know exactly where I need him yet. But the sergeant is going to go this way. And this guy never moved up, so he's going to reload. Move up one space, see if there's any gene stealers off in the distance. Keep forgetting how long this hallway is. It looks like there is a guy there, but for whatever reason I see him but don't see him. Okay, we'll move another space. Maybe there's a maximum range for the bolter. Looks like we're going to get maybe one more space. Although I don't think there's really an advantage to moving up any more than that, because next turn I'll get at least 4 spaces. I'll get to move here, which will lock down the spawner, so that's good.
Weapon at the ready.
Okay. Now we're gonna end our turn.
Weapon malfunction.
And already
Initiating
overheated.
attack protocol.
Yeah, I kind of assumed this would happen. What we'll do though is we'll just move the librarian as far as he can and then put down a storm thing over here. Storm thing, that's the official term. Okay. So we'll move him at least 5 action points in this direction.
Yes, Commander.
He's not going to get a meditate, but probably just move him as far as he can, honestly. And then we'll put down that psychic storm area. Get it as many as I can, which is about that many. Okay. This guy is going to cool down.
Clear to fire.
And he's going to backpedal. Okay, how many action points does he have left? 3. He's gonna cool. Well, he's gonna reload. And he's gonna shoot. And while he still has a sustained fire bonus, he's gonna shoot again. And here we go, one up. And there, we've taken care of him. Fortunately, I can't lock down the spawner. I just have not enough to put down an overwatch as well. Okay. I think that's probably good enough, because 1, 2, 3, 4, next turn. So reload, overwatch.
Securing area.
And we're kind of getting what we need done. So we have 4 guys going this way.
Scanning for enemy movement.
And 2 going that way, which is kind of unfortunate, but okay, now this guy. Now that he has the sergeant's bonus, he can move a little bit further. Unfortunately, there's a gene stealer there, so he's going to be shooting all this time and not getting... Oh man, he needs to cool down.
Weapon operational.
I really wanted to lock down that spawner. Alright, Sergeant's going to move up behind him.
Affirmative.
This guy's gonna move here. Reload. Overwatch.
Weapon at the ready.
Well, that kind of bums me out because I had that all
The
set up.
machine spirits have answered my prayers. Affirmative.
And that's going to be what it is. I'm probably actually, because of that turn, I'm going to actually move this guy up one space. The reason being is I feel like I want to maximize my chance of getting this locked down. I don't like being that close to a spawner, but I feel like we don't have a choice. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn.
Hostile targets ahead.
Looks like they're putting all the spawners on this side.
My bolter is jammed. We have contact. Targets.
So even with the overheat ability, there's only so much. Gosh dang it! This is gonna take forever to deal with. All right. All right. I'm only seeing the one gene stealer, so I'm just gonna straight up just psychic blast this guy.
A righteous kill.
And cool down.
Clear to fire.
And of course, there's a gene stealer, so there's no way I can lock down the frickin' spawner again. I'm getting really annoyed. I almost feel like I have to. I just have to just run up and lock down the spawner, and Overwatches be damned, because this is just going to keep going on forever if I don't lock it down. Because it's just an endless tide of these things. And reload. And spawner
Clear
locked
of
down.
path.
And cool down. Now I have no Overwatch, so those guys can pretty much blitz me now.
Yes, brother. Moving.
Overwatch.
Securing area.
And this guy is gonna follow.
Acknowledged.
And I have to remember to reload people when they need reloaded. Alright, now the question is, with all the spawners I'm locking down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have to have enough explosives to take care of the mission. So let's get going. On this side, I'm hoping things went a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's right, bastard. So I'm not sure to just have the... Yeah, I'm just going to do that, whatever.
Moving.
Yet again, his bolter's overheating. Is there any guys off in the distance that are going to cause me to need to use action? Shoot. Alright, good. He's going to go here. He's going to use his last action point, or one of his action points, to reload. Put an Overwatch down.
Weapon at the ready.
And he's going to go up. And Overwatch.
Watching for enemy contact.
Alright, we're moving along. So let's kind of stay focused over here.
Enemy sighted.
Of course he misses, and then the thing's gonna kill him.
Drive them.
Oh, okay. I got lucky there.
Hostile targets ahead.
Yeah, I would have done that. If I was the computer, I would just flood this area now because these guys are kind of preoccupied. All right, I'm gonna move up to here.
We have movement.
Oh, great. Again, I get hosed because there's guys way, way off in the distance that I can't freaking see. Well, he's not going to have very many shots, but that's going to be his Overwatch. Well, he's going to reload too. And that's a lot of gene stealers he has to deal with. Hopefully he gets some. Okay, this one I can definitely see. But the point is, I gotta get moving. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And of course, he doesn't kill him because that would be too much to ask, wouldn't it? Now we're gonna. What the hell? Just move forward.
Moving out.
And load. And
The enemy will fall before me.
okay, at least we're putting up effective.
Overwatch protocol initiated.
We've got enough guys going this way to take care of this area. So we'll have him. I prefer he moves than meditate because we're not bogged down.
Moving to target coordinates.
Now, I could go this way and get the objective done sooner. I'm probably going to have to do that because yeah, I'm going to have to do that. So let's take over Overwatch so we can actually see how far we'll be moving. There we go. And I'm assuming that once we blow this stuff up, the fire will stop, so then the gene stealers that are all backlogged up here will get through or whatever. So this is the most important Overwatch in this whole thing. So let's go ahead and let's keep an eye on that.
Hostile targets ahead.
As long as he takes care of the close ones, that's all that matters.
My bolter has failed me.
Well, he killed a lot of them before he overheated. Did that one just walk over the other one? Are they allowed to do that? I don't think they're allowed to do that. Okay. I'm going to move this guy up one, so he's not in the way anymore. He's going to Overwatch.
Affirmative.
He's going to move as far as he can. He's going to take his Overwatch off and do likewise. Librarian is going to move here, and if he can, he's going to psychic storm these guys. Well, he can get maybe 3 of them.
Enemy sighted.
have to deal with this. Well, he can get in.
Advance, brothers.
While we're doing that, we'll have this guy just reload, cool down,
Weapon functional.
cool down,
Weapon functional.
and his Overwatch can just stay. Well, actually, you know, I screwed that up. I should have shot, shouldn't I have? Well, we'll do that anyway.
Purge the Xenos filth.
And then we'll reload. And put your Overwatch back on.
Stay alert, brothers.
I'm trying my best to screw everything up. Okay, so... blow that stuff up. We may be able to just get away with taking off guys off these spawners here in a little while. Kind of hard to say, though. I mean, we'll be able to do the mission, so let's just go ahead.
My bolter is jammed.
Then they're going to flood this area.
They come. Target.
Okay, so plant explosives. Go this way. Okay, plant explosives. Go this way. Plant explosives and turn around. Next turn I'll have the other explosives planted and we can move on to the next part. Alright, nothing good there. Where can we put the force barrier? Anywhere that's helpful? Nope. Alrighty. Alright, this guy can step back a couple spaces. No, not like that. No. Unfortunately, you gotta backpedal him kind of manually.
Moving.
Overwatch.
Scanning for enemy movement.
Alright, we're gonna cool down.
The machine spirits have answered my prayers.
Take your Overwatch off so we actually know what we're working with here. Back
They
up
are
once.
close.
Get a shot off. We're gonna reload. Cool down.
Resuming fire.
And Overwatch.
Watching for enemy contact.
Okie dokie.
Hostile targets ahead. They approach. Targets. My weapon has failed me.
Well, amazingly, he was
They are
able to take...
close, brothers.
Oh, Jesus.
We have contact.
Oh, unfortunately, I wasn't able to show you that part. Because I assumed the turn was over. Alright, we're going to cool down.
Resuming fire.
We're going to... shoot this guy in the face.
Drive them back.
And we're gonna backpedal. And we're gonna reload. And possibly put an Overwatch down, but if this guy can get one down, which he can't, of course. Six, maybe there. So he's gonna have to put down a kind of crap Overwatch.
Stay alert,
As long as he kills a couple of them, that will be a good thing. This guy needs to reload. Okay. We're getting close to the end of the mission.
The machine spirits have answered my prayers.
Okay, he needs to plant his explosives. And then get moving.
Moving.
So essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to hand off explosives from either one of these guys, probably both of them, and then try and do the last objective, which is way up there. So that's pretty much that for the turn, I believe. This Overwatch needs to hold out one more turn. Alright, looks like he killed a couple of them.
Target. Contact. They are close.
This team over here has the most chance of getting through, purely because of the librarian. Okie dokie, we're gonna cool down.
The machine spirits have answered
Shoot
my
this
prayers.
guy. And we're gonna shoot this guy. And we're gonna cool down again.
Clear to fire.
And we're gonna shoot this guy. And we're gonna shoot this guy.
Confirm kill.
And we're gonna reload. This guy's gonna move one up. He's gonna shoot that guy. He's gonna try really hard and he's gonna shoot this guy. Oh boy. Looks like that's all he's gonna get out of that, huh? Well, it looks like that's what we're gonna have to spend our turn doing, is now doing this.
The machine spirits have answered my prayers. They will fall.
Okay, we're gonna move this guy up here, and then put an Overwatch down. The next turn, I have enough action points that I can hand off
Let
the
them
bomb.
come.
Okay, now this guy is going to shoot. Or not. He's gonna shoot.
You shall be next.
That should take care of what he can see, so he's going to reload. He's going to do cooldown.
Weapon operational.
He's going to put it in Overwatch.
Stay alert, brothers.
This guy's going to move up. And he's going to put an Overwatch down.
Securing area.
My librarian. He's going to move up at least a couple spaces. And now he's going to move to here. He's going to do that. Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
That way, again, next turn I can hand off. Psychic ability, Psychic Storm area, and I can get at least those two guys. So that's what we're gonna do. And apparently he killed a lot of people with his Psychic Storm ability. Alrighty. And that's probably through several missions that is the case. Okay, so that should be everybody. And we'll have at least 2 bombs going this way. This is going to be a little bit harder path because we don't have the librarian just mass killing people. Alright, so let's end our turn. Okay.
Multiple targets acquired.
That was fair. That guy just essentially overrode my Overwatch and killed that guy. Killed my sergeant. I think I just lost the mission from that. Well, I still have this way.
Enemy sighted.
That was a load of bullcrap. That Gene Stealer was able to, from I don't know how many spaces away, pull the sergeant in and then just kill him. And even though the sergeant had close combat skills and you know, stuff that would have backed him up, he's dead. Alright, so let's pass the object. Let's do the same thing over here. Not that I think it will make any difference. That was just a load of frickin' bull. And these guys are going to be the guys that have to get the job done because that's the way it is. So we're going to have to move. Get the stupid Overwatch off. So I want at least 2 spaces left. So we'll do that. Put our Overwatch down.
Stay alert, brothers.
He's going to use this opportunity to meditate. Okay. Okay, these guys are just toast pretty much. I think I can still lock it down here.
Weapon at the ready. Clear to fire.
Oh my god. Alright, that just lost me pretty much the game. Yeah, this guy's dead, then... I felt like at that point I had no choice. That essentially missing twice there, having to shoot 3 times at one guy, just lost me that guy. This guy's dead. Because 1, 2, 3, 4... I mean, he's going to get there and get an attack off. And if he doesn't succeed, the next guy here can do the same thing. He's dead. That guy's just straight up dead. So I really literally have one chance to make this mission happen now. Because my sergeant was just butchered like that, this mission's failed, pretty much. I mean, my only real chance now is to have, if I run these guys up, I have Gene Stealer spawn behind me and kill me. This is just an all-lose situation. I'm pretty much done. So, end turn. Because these guys are going to crawl up because they can only move so fast. This is just a nightmare. This mission's dead. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm whining a lot, but I really... there's a long distance to go, and that guy's dead. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not this turn, but he's dead next turn. Alright, well, let's just get our Psychic Storm going. That should
Structure removed.
This mission is just ridiculous.
Clear of
I was doing
arc.
fine until the whole Gene Stealer draws you in from fucking 5 spaces away and kills you instantly bullshit.
They will fall. Move. Moving to
Well,
target
I'm pretty
coordinates.
much going to just make a last stand here with this guy. He's
Scanning
dead.
for
I mean,
enemy
there's no
movement.
way. There's no way this guy is not dead. He's just going to make a last stand and kill as many of them as he can.
Our righteous hit.
If he succeeds too much at this, I may actually stand a chance here. No luck there. Now I'm considering what's better, just to keep shooting, or at least put up some semblance of Overwatch. It's only going to be 2 spaces, so I mean, what difference is it going to make? On the other hand, if he kills the one, he might be able to kill more than one. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. Not that I think it's going to make too much of a difference, but at least it gives me a little bit of a chance to hold out a little bit longer. And if these guys can't hold out, the Flamer will just hose this hallway down every turn, and I'll be able to hold those guys off for a number of turns. Okay, so that's it for this turn. Alright, let's try and watch both hallways. That looked like it worked, to an extent.
Initiating attack protocol.
They're going to get an attack on him now. And he's dead. Dead, dead, dead. And that spawner is uncorked.
They come.
And I don't even know how I'm supposed to get where I need to go, honestly. Psychic Storm. What is his action point situation? 2, 3 is turn. Well, technically he can move here and put an Overwatch down, and that will lock down the spawner. Well, let's do that.
I will end you.
Why is he jammed? Alright, well, remember that part I just talked about where he puts down an Overwatch? Well, not anymore, he doesn't.
The machine spirits have answered my prayers.
And he can shoot over there, but there's not going to be a point. I'm just going to reload. Hopefully, guys spawn right here and murder my ass. Move up as far as I can and put down my Overwatch.
Scanning for enemy movement.
So this guy's going to backpedal 1 space. And miss, of course. And he's going to shoot 1 more time.
demands vengeance. Enemy inbound.
I'm gonna reload. And you're gonna put an overwatch down.
Let them come.
As I said, we're just gonna hold these guys off as long as we can. It's not gonna be long enough, but we'll do our best. Hey, you know, if they keep sending spawns that way, that's, you know, their thing. And, you know, I might actually get this mission done if that's what they keep doing. So let's try and get this so we can see both things. End our turn.
Target. Weapon jammed. They are close,
We're pretty much
brothers.
up in his grill now.
Hostile targets ahead.
Okie dokie. Yeah, they're wasting all the spawns over there. And that's pretty much winning me the mission. Alright, I don't know how this room links up, because I can't see into it pretty much at all. We'll just put an overwatch
Order
down.
confirmed. Holding.
And... what I'm going to do here is take advantage of my psychic abilities. Take the overwatch off. To move as far as I can. So... what we're going to do is we're going to move all the way up here. This is probably going to take every bit of the psychic abilities I have to do. So we're going to put down the force barrier and we're going to put it down. Oh, this looks like just a straight haul. So put it all the way out to here. That way they can't get by. And next turn I can just go in here and take care of it, business. Okay, so this guy has some problems, doesn't he? He's just going to stand and fire pretty much. What is he going to do?
Resuming fire.
How did you miss that shot? Gosh, dang it.
Cleanse and burn. Weapon functional.
Well, not a whole lot of point in reloading or anything. And that guy's dead. Okie dokie. Well, when they say very hard, I guess they mean it. So this guy's gonna backpedal one space. As is this guy. And this guy is going to go this way and put down an overwatch. So, why can't this guy shoot?
My aim is true.
This is a straight path, is it not? Do an aimed fire. That misses, obviously, but... okay. We'll just reload. Well, you know what? We could put one more shot on him, because we got a sustained fire bonus now.
A righteous will.
Yay! And we reload. Put our overwatch back on.
They will fall.
That guy's dead. Alright, it's going to be hard to keep my eye on all of the action here, but we'll do the best we can.
Target. They are close, brothers.
I like how none of my Terminators, except for that one time, actually
No
put up
mercy.
any fight whatsoever. Even the guy with the sword that should have been able to do that wasn't able to. I love that crap. Alright, well, Flamer, have at you. Long. There we get maximum coverage. There, eat that, Gene Stealers. See, if I had known that this was a haul, I would have moved here and locked down the spawner. And I don't think it's possible for me to kill the one that's in the... So what we'll do is we'll just do... Psychic Storm targeted to kill this one.
They come. Let them fall before us.
And I'm pretty sure if I have this blocked, that guy can't actually come out. So we're going to move here. Overwatch.
Order confirmed. Holding.
And if you can, I die, and then that's pretty much the mission, because there's no way I'm getting this mission completed now. Alright. Can this guy see this? He can. So we're going to do an aimed shot again.
Cleanse and burn.
Okay, so that should take care of the Gene Stealers over there. Reload. And Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Over here, we had some Gene Stealer action that happened, so we will reload, cool off,
Weapon functional.
and keep the Overwatch up. Alright, that worked well. Alright, so I'm just going to keep an eye up here, because that flame should take care of all that junk.
We have movement. They are close, brothers.
Alright, and the computer, as it should, is putting the spawns where it needs it. Okay, so we're going to keep burning through psychic points because it's pretty much our only option. I mean, we're like so close to finishing this mission.
Objective logged.
But at the same time, we're so close to, failing the mission. So, reload, and Overwatch.
My aim is true.
And we only have 3 points left. So what I'm thinking is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. We get in here and we put a psychic barrier down. We should have enough psychic points for that next turn, and that should do it if everything else goes well. So just to get it out of the way, might as well just put some more flame down, like so. Alright, well, hopefully this works out and this guy survives. Just gonna keep my eyes... Oh, actually, let's make sure he can survive.
Weapon operational.
Okay, and turn.
Order function. Hostile targets ahead.
Okay, I think I have this, because... Let's take the Overwatch off so we can actually see how far we can move. I move here, I put the force barrier here, I'm good. Alright, well, there was a lot of complaining and bitching in that one, but I think we did it. Man, that mission was hard. Honestly, though, that whole tentacle thing was a load of bullshit. Alright, let's do long again. And let's just keep this guy alive. Okay. Unless I'm over, you know, there's something that I'm missing, I should win this mission. All right. Get up here.
Moving out.
And plant explosives. Done! 3 people died. And honestly, that wouldn't have happened if that whole tentacle crap hadn't happened. They're such a load of bull crap. So we lost our sergeant. That's all the kills we got. Okay, that's enough of that. And that should be the last mission, as far as I can tell. Whew. Oh, well, I guess not. Impossible! So there is one more mission, and it is impossible difficulty. So we'll see how that goes. This one took quite a while to do. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.